Irvington artists. Today we're going to read this book. It's called What Do You Do with an Idea? I really love the illustrations in this book, especially how they show what the idea is within the illustration. Let's get started. One day I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered, what do you do with an idea? So when you look at this picture, you can see that most of the picture is in black and white and gray, but the idea is where most of the color is. At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. Have you ever had an idea that you walked away from? But it followed me. I love how even as the idea moves, the color is kind of following the little egg idea. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and I didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as if it was before my idea showed up. Have you ever done that? Have you ever had an idea that you didn't want to tell anyone about? But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. Sometimes you have these ideas in your head that just won't go away. It grew bigger and we became friends. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid they would think it was silly. And many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. Ooh, that would make me a little sad if someone said that about my idea. And at first I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do. And it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food, I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it. I built it a new house, one with an open roof where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I liked being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because it said, it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Look how the color has spread throughout the illustrations. Wow. Then one day something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything, my whole world. And then I realized what you do with an idea. You change the world. Isn't that such a beautiful book? So today's art project is going to be about some of the ideas you have now or some of the ideas you've had in the past. Follow along. We will be making self-portrait drawings with little pictures of ideas coming out of our heads. I started by drawing an oval for the shape of my head, and then I started adding all the parts of the face inside that oval. If you want to make your eyes, nose, and mouth different than the way I've made mine, that's fine. Yours can be very simple or very detailed, but the goal is it should look like you. If you have something to color with, paint, markers, colored pencils, or crayons, go ahead and add some color as well to the different parts of your face. When you're done coloring, you're going to use scissors to cut around the outline of your entire portrait, and then you're also going to chop off the very top of your head at your forehead. You can glue or tape it down onto a background paper, kind of gluing or taping it like a lid, like the top of your head is a lid opening up, and all your little idea drawings can come out of there. I can't wait to see what you make.